Ooh, welcome back to more Minecraft. Hello, Meerkat. Hello, Squishy. I've got my Glimish shirt on. You've been glimished. I've got my coffee. Squishy's still streaking all over chat. Hi, Squishy. Hi, Squishy. Thank you for your streaking. I should probably have one of the headphone cups off because my kids are here. The younger kids are here. Welcome on in. I might even yeah. So there. Yeah, neener. I'm not in a good brain space right now. Resting Grinch face, yes indeed. My sister gave me that. So I'm not in a very good headspace. I did not sleep well, and then on top of that, the Square Enix news happened, and I really liked, I liked Final Fantasy XIV, but I have canceled my subscription. I didn't get far in it at all. Hugs right back at you. And there's some other disappointing things, and there's stress coming up for this week at work, and I'm just not in a good headspace. Luckily, I had a fantastic gaming session yesterday. That was so much fun. It was good times. It was good times. We've got captions still. We've got the audio clips have returned. Exercises are still live. Yeah, so those redeems are still there. I still, of course, have more to work on, but good news. With all the stress I've been under, I decided to start working on hardware projects. Yay for gaming sessions, indeed. And I've started to work on hardware projects. I finished upgrading the hard drive in the PS3 I've got, and I'm looking into, because it's the super slim model, installing, jailbreaking it so that it can play PS2 and PS1 games is a little bit more difficult. So I'm researching that. I've made significant progress there. I've talked about PeerTube a lot, getting off of the Yub Tubs and getting onto PeerTube. Sergeant Sunshine, look at that. You're streaking in chat as well. Security's pretty lax here. Normally you're tackled the first time you streak. Yep. Yeah, and arrested usually too. But we're fine with a little bit of streaking in chat. Anywho, I actually put the hardware together this weekend, and all it took was one trip to Micro Center to get some adapters that I needed, because wow, this is an old power supply in this computer. Wow, old and just very old. It had Molex connectors, which is the old 5-pin stuff for the old IDE hard drives and such. But I retrieved what I believe is a working optical drive out of it. So I'm hoping to find a housing for this, to turn this into an external, like an enclosure for this, so I could turn this into an external optical drive and do things like rip CDs that I own. And and apparently DVDs as well, because it's not a Blu-ray player, but it is a DVD player. Nice. This DVD drive. So, yeah. Cool stuff like that. My new machine doesn't have an optical drive at all, and doesn't have a spot for it. And it's an open case. It's literally like a sideless case with glass on it because reasons. So, anyway, that's cool. That's a cool thing. And I'm running some tests on the old hard drives that I had saved for the PeerTube server, and those are running right now. right here under the desk. No, I don't usually, the joke about, people under the desk or whatever. No. Apparently I've got servers under my desk. So, reasons is Ember Lantern. Yes. But anywho, I've done a whole lot of hardware work, and it's gone well, knock on wood. So, hopefully I'll be able to move off of YouTube soon. I went into the installation instructions for PeerTube, and it doesn't look awful bad. So that's going to be great. In the meantime, since our usual weekend game is now off the table, and I know I'm going to try to get convinced to play the other MMO that everyone is on. What is that, Guild Wars 2? But I hate jumping puzzles, so I'm not even sure if one can play Guild Wars 2, or if there's a strong story like Final Fantasy XIV has. But I greatly dislike jumping puzzles, and I know there are a lot of those in Guild Wars 2. Anywho, let's play some Minecraft. You don't have to do them without jumping puzzles. The story is very strong. Is it a subscription, Squishy? There's another option I know of is Elder Scrolls Online. Is another MMO that's still going. The jumping puzzles are always optional. Cool. Alright, let's log back on to Metro. I didn't even check to see that Metroplex was up and running, but apparently it is. Oh yeah, this is what I was doing last, and I'm not enthused about it. I took this spot behind the last spot on the nether rail that had more stops on it, and I built out the rail. These things redstone is not the thing that I enjoy about Minecraft. I'll just put it that way. $0 base game. Get the client from ArenaNet directly, or get the stuff from Steam. Is it compatible with the Steam Deck? And how much content is in the base game before I have to start spending money? Psycho, hello, well, how's your stream going so far? We just started. Thank you for coming in. Good to see you. I didn't really want to go that way, but we're doing that. We're gonna do some nether rail time. That's what we're doing. Why? I don't know. It's not the best of days, Psycho, but appreciate you coming in. Ember Lantern, hello. Welcome. Treos, hello. I am crafting the mines because Square Enix has decided to do things that are going to lose me as a customer. So that's what's happened. Squishy says no, but that's because it's very difficult to play without mouse and keyboard. I've done it. It can run. I don't recommend it. Got it. I don't enjoy playing MMOs with a controller anyway, but Square Enix did a massive round of layoffs right after they announced that they were moving their QA to artificial intelligence, in heavy air quotes. You didn't do anything, Ember Lantern. You're good. You're fine. Also, thank you for running yesterday's gaming session. It was fantastic. Psycho says, interesting, so their quality is about to fall greatly. Yes! Yes! I'm fairly certain it will be quite obvious. That's a good conclusion to make. Yes. Absolutely. Guys, I've got my Faust House spiced coffee. It's got cinnamon and a little bit of hot pepper in it. And it's very good. I mean, Square Enix sold off a bunch of their studios, what, last year, the year before? So that they could fund AI development? And then now they're just tripling down, I guess? Squishy says the reason Skip's case is open and glass is... Oh, that's right. Yeah, because... That's right. I was talking about finding an enclosure for this wonderful optical drive I salvaged. And because my current case doesn't have a spot for an internal optical drive. Then again, most modern cases don't. So, but I still want to do things like rip my CDs. Psycho says it seems a lot of these large gaming companies don't know what they're doing anymore. The 30% profit margins forced onto Xbox by Microsoft are ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, so what the thing is that they're not making decisions with their product and customers in mind. They're making decisions with their shareholders in mind. Once they do that publicly traded horse shit, and then they're, you know, I don't know how it works for Japanese companies, but in America, in the United States, you are mandated by law to maximize profit for your shareholders. Yeah, it's the inevitable fate of late-stage capitalism. Ember Lantern, you are correct. You are correct. I hate it here, as the kids say. Not a fan. Not a fan. So we're gonna do Minecraft for now. I don't know what kind of company AreaNet is, the ones who do Guild Wars 2. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Psycho says, why can none of these people see that the reason why Steam works so well is because they deliver a good service? They have a monopoly without even trying to, simply because there's no alternative. Right. And, you know, Epic Games, I have some free games on that store, but I'm not using them because the experience is difficult. It's introduces pain points that aren't necessary. I'm sorry, Ember Lantern, I'm in such a wackadoo brain space that I don't even remember what I said that you're ha-ha-ha knowing about. GOG, very good company, very good app company. They have Project Red has some very Polish issues with trans people in the past, but oh, that, okay. Oops, gotta back up a little bit here. And by no means am I a Steam fanboy yet, even though I own a Steam Deck. They certainly... Actually, I don't know enough about this topic to have an intelligent opinion. So I'm not going to jump in the middle between Ember Lantern and Psycho on this one. But GOG is good, but their multiplayer sucks. For multiplayer stuff on their network, at least it did it with No Man's Sky. Yeah, the Epic exclusiveness was, I think, a direct way to sort of leapfrog forward, to try to get themselves on equal standing, or at least close to equal standing to Steam. I didn't like it. I think exclusivity is actually a barrier to gaming and to fun on gaming. But from a business perspective, which, let it be said, I suck at business. But from a business perspective, that makes sense because they're trying to climb back from a position behind, way behind. Yeah, so GOG I was very into for a long time until I found out how bad the multiplayer was. And then of course EA's and all of the launchers by the mega companies, those are just bad. Those are just friggin' bad. Uh-oh, we got spam. Thank you, Saribot, for blocking the spam. Ember Lantern, you don't suck at life. Gaming went great yesterday. Oh, it always is. So we're gonna hop out of the nether rail over here at good old New Bastardam. And then hit the portal or hit the teleport and just sort of wander around and probably see, like, there's nothing I want to build around New Bastardam. But there are tons of places to go. Is it Old New Bastardam or New Old Bastardam? It's Good Old New Bastardam. It's the full title. You can thank Alex and Peter for that one. They it was a stopping off point when I moved the spawn too far away from the original spawn, and they had to walk to it. So they blazed a trail from coordinate to coordinate, and along the way they created Good Old New Bastardam. Yeah, these AAA companies are just fucking everything up. So much. So much. Oh, it was very obvious Alex was involved. Yes. Yes, indeed. There's also a whole lot of new MMOs. I know a lot of the ones that are at least mildly popular are sort of, and I say this out of ignorance of anything else that's going on, but I know that there was a grouping of Korean MMOs. Ember Lantern, no. No, your sarcasm is appreciated and is delightful, but also no. No. You guys can tell, though, I haven't done any decorating in these tunnels. I haven't made them interesting at all. These are far beyond what I have done as far as updating the nether rail tunnels. Psycho, if since I think it's your first time here, these we made the nether rail before we installed teleporting, because for every 1 block of overworld, I think it's 9 blocks. You travel, so every 1 block of nether, it's 9 blocks in the overworld. So if you get nether portals and then put a rail between them, you're making 1/9 of the rail that you would otherwise have to make. And since there was a bunch of spread out stuff on the server, we made another rail between them. And the server's been around for about 11 years now. I think it's 11 years. So there's the one with that arrow is the teleport shack. But this is Good Old New Bastardam. It has a very nice feature which you can hear, called a chicken fountain. This is the chicken fountain. Mget, hello, welcome on in. I could. You could throw it on the nether roof. We didn't get to the nether roof until recently, though, and that was a Sspacepickle and Izzy thing. I didn't even realize until they did it that it was possible. And that was in the last year? So, hold on. This is the true chicken fountain. And now you've witnessed really the ultimate in how this Minecraft server works. Its only rule is be kind or be a good neighbor. So we're going to the party headquarters. We're gonna go. Wait, no, we gotta go to the teleport shack. We don't need to sleep. Cranky, hello. It sounds like a taser. It really does. Cranky, hello. You've just missed or just seen the chicken fountain in good old New Bastardam. Also, every time somebody teleports to here from somewhere else, a chicken is created. Psycho says, yeah, I've never heard so many entities in one space make this sound bug like that. It's so good. C says, hi. Hi, C. It was really good to see you yesterday. I know I just blow past these signs usually. But my friends are freaking trolls. Just like me. Why my feet though? Why my feet? Alright, we're gonna go to the Golden Apple. And of course, because I switched OS's, I had to restart. I'm restarting with the map. We have the road that goes almost all the way around the lake. The big ass lake. I am using a couple of mods. I'm using Bobby. Of course, I just recently reinstalled these since I changed my operating system. That was 100% Izzy. We've got Bobby for taking the load off of the server and then increasing the rendering distance by a ridiculous amount. Mod menu, Zera's mini map, and Zera's world map. No. So I've tried a bunch of different shaders, Psycho, and I hate them. They make lighting too bright, and they make Minecraft look shiny. But and now, well, in Bedrock at least, you can turn on a shader, they automatically do it now. The signs that say Skippy's feet, Treos. I think that's what they're referring to. But you can do things like, that pagoda back there that Alex built. Because Alex is, I think, still doing creative mode. But, like, the pagoda back there. And when he was still doing survival, this is one of the oldest structures on the server. The Contact movie rings. Psycho says, you can use something like makeup shaders, which is super minimal just for dynamic lighting. That might be interesting, but also it took no lies. It took Izzy and Sspacepickle almost a year to get me to install these mods because I was just so very happy with vanilla. Like in this server, there's still no server side mods. It's still, and this thing's been going, like I said, this server has been going on one piece of hardware or another for about 11 years. Go back to the Sandstone Sanctuary real quick. If you like vanilla, there's nothing wrong with that. Right, yeah, and I don't, and other people that play on the server do use shaders, and that's cool. And some use different mods than this, but also I've been adding to my free stuff bucket but new users hardly ever come out this way since we're nowhere near the spawn now. But Psycho says, I like loading up a completely vanilla beta version sometimes too. I haven't done that. Mostly, I come here to either just dig hole or build. I do like big projects. My first ever big project was that pyramid. There was a sand mountain that was about that size, and I decided I was going to turn the entire thing. You could see where it cut. I cut into the hill there and then added wall stuff on top of it. But like this was one of my first projects in Minecraft. And then I did the inside to look like a Stargate sort of situation. And then the downstairs, more recently, but not really recently, I turned into my storage area. And we've killed a few, we've killed a few pillagers. We've killed a few pillagers. Well, yeah, of course, as a Minecraft player, my favorite thing to do is build. Yeah, that is. And my storage is slowly expanding. It's gonna, like, it's sectioned off to fill out this entire area. If you're wondering why I have the iron golems, we have an enderman infestation problem in the pyramid. But yeah, so we've got a storage here, and we've got a rail connecting the storage. It goes down to the main mine. And it winds around some other parts of the complex. It's just a few, yeah, just a few. Like this is the underground. That's the garden tower. We just went through the garden tower, the basement of the garden tower, and I haven't fixed the corners. You know how it blacks out when you go around certain corners on a rail. I haven't worried about that. What we're going around is the express elevator. Those are the express elevators down to the mine, which you can see here. This is the mine, and it keeps going down. Hi, Sspacepickle. Sspacepickle likes to troll pretty hard in Minecraft. So I tried redstone elevator stuff, and in the end, just having water at the bottom of a drop and having the soul sand elevator works way better. And then this is my smelting room with some more storage. This was the original storage area, but I upgraded. You troll gentle, do you now? Do you now? Oh, it's bedtime. I need to. Somebody gave me a bunch of clocks, so now I can actually tell when it's nighttime outside. I think there's some redstone piston elevator. Yeah, that's what I tried to build. I tried first on bedrock, and fuck that noise. Redstone in bedrock is a bunch of shit. Is absolutely a bunch of shit. DJ, hi. Welcome on in. Great to see you. I hope Montreal is treating you well. Also the same to Squishy and Meerkat. I do need to get more glowy ink to start to highlight more of my signs. But I don't know what I want to build or where. I know I lost my markers for the broken nether portals I repaired. I know that we went... Oh, no, we went behind. We went the other way. We'll go back through. Yeah, we can go around. It's fine. It's fine. I'm retaliating by cooking all the food. It's snowing. I know. Our snow already melted off the ground, and I loved every second of the snow, though. I know not everybody does, and that's fine. So you get the full pillager flag tunnel. Emerlander says, somehow all of my Minecraft installs are completely borked, so I won't be ambushing you after all. What the Windows borked your Minecraft installs, Ember Lantern? Is that what I'm hearing? Your snow is still very much there, Treos? You must have gotten more than us. Psycho says, "Oh, dude, I'm waiting for rotisserie chicken to finish cooking." We had lunch where I'm making instant pot butter chicken for me and the kids after stream. You got your jabs, nice, Squishy. Mojang borked your Minecraft installs. Mojang is Microsoft though, which is why I moved my Bedrock. Of course you did, MGET, but that's why I moved my Realm server off of Realms for the Bedrock. The family has a Bedrock server because we were gaming on a bunch of different devices, many of which didn't have the ability to connect to the Java edition. They only had access to Bedrock, so like PlayStation 5, like Switch, that sort of thing. Oh, for Squishy, okay, we'll do butt squats then. For Squishy, you're a giver. I want you to know that you're a giver. But yeah, so but Ember Lantern, Mojang is Microsoft. Yeah, well, it still works. I don't like it nearly as much, but it still works. And they do they're going hard on skins and stuff even before, or even more lately. And I'm not the biggest fan of it, but all right, butt squats, right? Butt squats. Okay, 5 squats for MGET and Squishy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squats. There you go. Good morning, knees. I've got the Glimish shirt on, which you should all appreciate. I miss Glimish so much. Also, hi C. Windows didn't fuck this up. Mojang's shitty coding did. Oh no. That sucks. Was it the launcher that did it? Ember Lantern? I need details, man. I need details. You're welcome, Squishy. And you should be thanking MGET. Neener. Also, let me know if you guys can't have any difficulty hearing the game, because I want to make sure you guys can hear the game. And my volume stuff was all wackadoodle this morning, even though I'm not on Windows anymore. Merlanda says, yes, the launcher updated and killed installs that were tied to other launchers. Ugh, that sucks. That sucks. Well, if you go into if you do ever decide to go back to it, Ember Lantern, the server info is in the Minecraft channel. It's a pinned post on the Discord server. So I think I went this way. I just sort of want to find what I built before and get the map, start rebuilding the map a little bit before I decide where I want to build next, or see if I can find another abandoned structure from a previous player that is no longer on the server to sort of spice up. Melinda says, I just don't feel like dealing with any technology bullshit today. Man, I almost didn't stream after what I found out. After what I found out yesterday, and I was feeling shitty enough today and just exhausted by literally everything. That's another thing that Alex built, because Alex has to be amazing. That's another thing that Alex built in creative on the server. Alex, Peter, and I are the moderators on the server, though Ember Lantern and I were the first 2 players on the server. Psycho says, yeah, I don't use the Mojang Minecraft launcher since I switched to multi-MC, then eventually Prism. Did he use a design program? Welcome on into the game, Sspacepickle. I don't think he did. I think he used a pattern online. You'd have to ask him. Alright, let's see. I want to go out. This is where I want to go. I want to go over here, I think. Alright, let's go that way. It's nice, but Prism is a bit better since multi-MC gets updates quite slow sometimes recently. Robbed? I should be a mod. I've been robbed. I mean, you also left the server for years, literal years, Ember Lantern. So I don't know, man. You mean you've been mobbed? I see what you did there. I don't like it, but I see what you did there. Alright, I need to get over... Let me go to here. There's a village. Don't bring your logic into this, sir. Of course I'm going to bring my logic into this.
That's not a tree. See, I got a tree. This is 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 a tree, and this is a tree. I was lied to. Oh, I was not.
That is my youngest son playing Myst Online with me, which has a new age in beta testing right now. The video game that is older than dirt is still receiving community updates. Also, I'm glad that it's working again. Yeah, so I told Monkey Link Mega about that this morning. He's like, I keep forgetting that game still gets updates. And I was like, hell yeah. Nighttime already. What is this? Some sort of day-night cycle? What? Ooh, thunder. Maybe it's just a thunderstorm and it's not nighttime. Oh wait, you run Linux? Yeah, right now I'm running Pop OS. And this server is running. This server's running in a VM in Peter's house right now. I don't know what version of Linux it's running on, but the Bedrock server I'm running in the basement is running on Ubuntu because that was the only like officially supported Linux. How dare you go to sleep, Sspacepickle? What do you want me to have, like a bed or something? What the fuck, man? Do I have a bed on me? No, I'm the problem here. It's me. Maybe I have one in one of my Shit. You know what? You don't... What? You'd put TNT in my pyramid? What the hell? What? Mirka's also Emily, you were voted most likely to put TNT on the spawn point. Psycho says, oh, I've never tried Pop OS. I was going to at some point, but I just never got around to it. So yeah, I tried Bazite, and that worked very well to start, but it completely unraveled and started hard crashing my machine eventually. There's something with my build that it hated. What is that? Oh, there's a house up there. Is it the village? Maybe there's a bed in there I can use. Probably is. Anywho, and then I tried Linux Mint, which is my go-to usually for Windows replacement, but it's not optimized for gaming even a little. So I switched from that to this at the recommendation of a. That's not. Is this village broke to dead? Is it dead? Is it a? Oh Lord. It's gonna be soon because I'm gonna be dragging mobs here. Why are there no beds? Was this village generated before there were beds in villages? Oh my god! All right, let's see if any of my boxes have beds in them. I don't think they do, honestly. Honestly. Not that one. Yep. The mobs are here to start killing the villagers. No beds. Alright, I'm going to cheat. Hold on. Time is set. Day. There we go. I didn't want to keep screwing over Sspacepickle. All right, so I need to go and get back and get a bed. That is clear. I need to go south. Strimmer cheated. Unfollow. I did, and I will accept your unfollow. Squishy says, Skippy, can you ask Meerkat if we need anything from the pharmacy? Because they're not reading my messages. Meerkat says, Advils, so Advils, and chocolate. There you go. I helped. Ember Lantern says, good thing Moser's not here. I'd get banned. You wouldn't get banned. Moser would back you up. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You guys might be able to tell it's been a little while since I've played because, you know, I forgot a frickin' bed. Where am I going? Where am I even going? What is that? What is that? Hold on. What is that? Wait, is it this way? Yeah. If that doesn't earn you a goddammit Skippy, I'll be surprised. Where am I going and why am I in this boat? Right, exactly. Where are you from, by the way? I'm in Detroit, Michigan. And you may say, do you mean in one of the suburbs of Detroit? No, I'm in Detroit. Because, what in the fuck is that? Oh, we have to investigate. Ember Lantern is in Detroit area, yeah. I did not say bum the fuck Jur, that's true. I didn't say that. Oh, I can see it on the minimap now. What is that? Is it just a lava lake? Just a little lava lake that looked weird on the map? It is. It's just a weird-ass lava lake. Okay. I feel dumb. Alright. I'm gonna head southwest now. This way. Psycho says, I honestly don't know anything about Detroit. I'm from Europe. Oh, nice. I hope you're in a part of Europe that is doing better than we are here in the States. Well, it looks like somebody had a time with TNT over here. That's what this looks like. Trejo says, how do I feel about volcanoes? I lava them. That's why. Not much better, but maybe a little better. Your tariffs are rough, I'm aware. Our idiots are even more rough than our tariffs. There are just so many of them. Hi, Sspacepickle. Hi, Sspacepickle. Bye, Sspacepickle. You have a bed now. I do. Thank you. Thank you, Sspacepickle. It's just north of Canada. It's true. It's true. Detroit is just north of Canada. It is sort of. It's on the western edge of the Eastern time zone. So we're not on the East Coast, but we're on the east end of the Midwest. Yeah, that's really the thing, is the fascist government. Trolled hard. Yeah, that's true. You definitely trolled me hard there. I can see my base from here, you guys. Anyway, all right, let's go back this way. Where we were going in the first place, because now we have a bed. I can see my lava cube from here. That'd be weird. I thought your lava cube was a long way away. I'm going to resist the urge to smack him. Yeah, we're the mitten, the base of the... that's right. Mods, yo. Your face is a mod. Bam, nailed it. Alright, so we're going back this way. Hopefully without destroying... well, I mean, I shouldn't worry so much. I've got netherite armor. Taking your base bed. Don't take my base bed! Take one of the beds that's in the pyramid if you need another bed, since you gave me one. You leave my base bed alone. Sspacepickle. No, his face is a... I have the best friends. You're from the UK, so the online... oh, no, yeah, the upload your ID bullshit. Oh, no. Oh, that is such...
Izzy, that's not helping.
Exactly. That's exactly how I feel about all of that legislation. Back when, like, one of our senators says the internet isn't a dump truck. You can't just put a bunch of emails in it. It's a series of tubes. Okay, Grandpa, let your grandson do web design and then get back to me. It's not even like I get an option to upload my ID to access Imgur. I'm just blocked entirely without a VP. Wow! Imgur's like, it's not worth our effort. Thank you, Squishy, for that quote. So, talk to me more about Guild Wars 2. Oh. They force these companies to make these regulations and force them to take responsibility for the safety of the user's data. So why would Imgur bother? Yeah, and they're not a country in the UK or in the EU. They're in the US as far as I know. So from their perspective, it's an onerous restriction. So instead they just block it's way easier to just block the entire IP block so that they can't get sued. So Guild Wars 2 is an MMO. Thanks, Ember Lantern. You're the bestest. Spacepill says, I like their monetization system, and I like that you work to get high-level items, and that effort is never erased by new updates. Good. Ember Lantern says, and my character is a hot tree lady. That tracks. Cranky says, say it 3 times and you'll summon Sniper Guy. Oh, that's a... Cranky, that's a good one. I like that. That's funny as hell. Hey, thanks for that follow. We do anonymous follows here. In case you're lurking, so that way you can continue to lurk. Alright, so that'll bring me back out to the bigger area. Let's do that. Oh no, I was lied to. Just like my son. I was lied to. Oh, I was not. Here we go. No! Stuck! Why? Oh, it's getting night. I should probably put down a bed. Now that I've... Okay, Minecraft. It's alright. Quit freaking out. Because I did enjoy playing an MMO. Like once or twice a week. Where is your furniture chest? I don't have a furniture chest. I have several shulker boxes, but not one dedicated to furniture. I'm just going to lurk for now while I cook dinner, but that follow was me, lol. I may return, but I may also just use you as a podcast while I do some building. Feel free to lurk. We absolutely welcome lurkers here. Hope you have a nice stream, though. I appreciate it. Ember Lantern says, I logged in, finished character creation, got into the starting area, and was immediately overwhelmed and logged out and haven't logged back in. Furniture chest is between the furniture arms and the furniture neck. Oh, it should be in the pyramid, Sspacepickle. It should be in the pyramid. I'm going to get attacked by mobs. That's how this is going to go. Oh, no, there we go. You're in my bed. That's fine. Just make sure to change the sheets. What, Ember Lantern, if you don't mind me asking, what was it that, was there a specific thing that overwhelmed you, or was it just a deluge of new user stuff? So all I'm trying to do here, by the way, is just find the stuff I built, and the nether portals I reactivated, because I know they're around here somewhere. I don't even want your ink, squid. How much chicken have I got? I've got plenty of chicken. Oh yeah, somebody definitely built out this village. Because none of that, I mean, that's all extra. Let's have some chicken. Deluge of new user stuff, busy UI, defaults for chat in those games are always full fire hose, and it wasn't immediately obvious how to shut everyone up. I see. Sspacepickle says one of the nice things about the game is that there is no someone else took a thing before I did. If you see someone fighting something, join in. If you see a stone or tree to take, no one else can take it first? I don't understand about taking stones or trees. I don't get it. It's just... Oh, there's one. There's one. Like crafting, you know, you have a mining profession, and in most MMOs, people race to get the ore nodes or whatever. No, I don't know that, Sspacepickle. The only MMO I've played for an extended period of time is Mist Online. So, I never got huge into WoW. I tried it and got immediately bored. I played Asheron's Call for a little while. But I like MMOs have never... Okay, I'm very happy that we found this again. I'm going to go through the portal so that gets marked on my map on the nether side. Oh, that's right. It's on the roof because Izzy did this with the carpet. I forgot. So now we're on the roof. Hi, Skippy. I am helping, says Izzy. I'd forgotten all about that. I didn't even get into crafting in... Whoops. I stepped on the lava. I didn't even get into the crafting in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm so angry. I'm so upset because I really, really liked the story. So irritated. Rawr, 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 rawr. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Rawr. Now the other one was to the north and east, I think. It was a ways. Like we had to go through some forested area, I think. Maybe it was over there? I don't know. Went all the way back to the Hell House for a bed. Amazing. Oh, somebody's pinging me. I got an email. Okay. I need to turn off. I don't need to get pinged on my watch every time I get a frickin' email. Oh boy. Also, I no longer have the URL for the... There are like 3 DLCs in Guild Wars all about dragons, you say? Okay, that is not it, because I never got to the Orange Desert this way. I never did that. So that is not it. So maybe it's back over here? It's going to be a whole stream of wandering, is what it's going to be at this point. Does your watch go off for text? Yes, Ember Lantern, it does. Yes, here's your filling in. Oh my god. That is a thing that you could say. What Sspacepickle says? What you looking for? The other broken Nether portal that I fixed, where I built that big ass statue out in the swampland. There's a village, but I don't remember where it was, and all of my map area pings, all of my mini map ping locations got screwed up because of the operating system change. So I lost where it was. Oh, I hear that either the dishwasher or the laundry is done. I think that was the dishwasher. Means the laundry is probably also done. This is why we back up our data skip for. Thanks, Ember Lantern. That's so fucking helpful right now. You ass. I could say the same to you about your world files. I think... Oh, okay, I think we're going in the right direction. But Legend says, I heard there's a new AI dishwasher. It uses all the water and doesn't get the dishes clean. That tracks. That sounds about right. I hear you, sheep. Now is not the time. So there's the swamp. Let's keep going. See what we can find. Turtle? No, fish. There's the fish. Okay, let's keep going. Squishy says, so did people explain to you enough what GW2 is? Yeah, suppose. You said it's got a very strong story, which it does is attractive to me. I do loves me some stories. Oh, that's flowers? Is that flowers? Are those pixels flowers? Let's go see what those are. Ember Lantern says, oh man, so I got invited to this Discord server of technical folks. It's mostly pretty cool, but there's one guy who is the biggest AI fanboy. Consumers, he's like, it's factual that consumers love AI, and I'm like, citation needed. Cam! Hello! Yes, absolutely citation needed for that. Because which consumers, where, and how did you gather that info? Holy shit. I am not that consumer. Where did it? Oh, it's to my left now. Alright, so this may not be it. We may have gone... Oh, there's more swamp to south of us. Maybe it's there. Maybe we head back south. Yes, it's why I kept with it in time. Certain elements change depending on your race and your class, too. Interesting. So, Cam, I canceled my subscription to Final Fantasy XIV because Square Enix did mass layoffs and announced that they were going with artificial intelligence, heavily air quoted, for their all of their quality assurance. I was like, granted, this is anecdotal, but anecdotal across over 100 people from many different non-overlapping social circles. Nobody I know loves AI, right? Oh, I was right. They are flowers. Look at that. Very cool blue flowers. This isn't really the swampy area that the map had implied that it was. In fact, this... But if I keep going... Oh, I should probably sleep, huh? Only at night or during... It's not night enough for you yet, game? That's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said, Cam. And so I canceled my account. I found out about this yesterday, and I canceled my account today. Music and sounds. Let's turn the volume up, because I'm not hearing stuff enough. There we go. Eventually, I realized I was getting pulled into someone is wrong on the internet and blocked him. Well done. Well done. This way. Like, is this actual real swamp, or am I getting hoodwinked by the map? That's what I want to know. Nope, that looks like actual real swamp. Okay, so I wasn't getting hoodwinked by the map. That's good. Found? You found it? How did you find it? Is it south of me? And also, 2292 -1617. You found it because you went looking. I went looking too! Alright. 2292. I'm nowhere near that. So if I go south, that goes positive. Okay. Oh my god, I hate the. Okay, so I want to go south first. So fuck you, tree. Fuck you, tree. I could teleport to that, but I don't know. He didn't give me the height coordinate. Or I could teleport to him, I suppose. No, I'm going to teleport me to Sspacepickle. There we go. Hi, Sspacepickle. Alright, we're here. On top of the statue. You climbed up the statue? Oh no, you flew to the statue. That's why you found it so easily, because you were flying with your Elytra. That's right. Hold on, I'm just gonna... There we go. Oh, you can't see it from this angle. I have to get back. There's the statue I built. Good job, Sspacepickle. Thank you very much, my friend. And thank you for suggesting the teleport. Ember Lantern, because I would have done it the hard way. It's almost like that's the thing I generally do. Do things the hard way. I do like this that I built over here. Hi, Sspacepickle. Emberlid says, I use AI on the job too now, but it's definitely not what the tech bros psychos think it is. It's a tool, and currently a very poisoned fruit tool. I can't wait for the bubble to burst. Same. Okay. Now, I've seen many streams of Guild Wars 2, because I follow Willow's World, and Willow's World is a Guild Wars, aficionado, let's say. Okay, so I was going to go south from here. Look at this. I was really close. Hold hold on. I gotta check something. Duffy just texted me. I gotta double check something real quick. Yep, it's snowing again. It's not sticking again yet, but it is snowing. Alright. Also, hair is down today. I will relay your hi, Squishy. There, I relayed your message. DJ says, and I agree with all that, it's a huge pile of garbage in, garbage out, that even when the evidence is put straight to people's face, they choose to blindly ignore because ... dickheads. That's right, DJ, I agree. Amber Landon says a lot of the environmental impact arguments are questionable, not that it isn't having an impact, but if you wanted to prioritize the highest impact things, not yet in the top 10. Hi, Izzy. Hi, Izzy. Hi, Sspacepickle. Alright, let's pop through the portal to get that back on the map. This one does not go to the roof. It goes, in fact, to another fortress. With, if I remember correctly, a shit ton of blazes. So, I'm actually quite proud of the platform I built here around this, because the way it was sort of up on things. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. You did text me. That's true. You were filling in for Izzy for sure. Craigie says, man, the amount Twitch wants me to post this gets old. Only reminded me a bunch, including notification, right? Twitch is going ham on a lot of things that I can't wait to get away from. But I've made progress on the PeerTube server. So YouTube, getting away from YouTube first before getting away from Twitch. Owncast and PeerTube are currently the two contenders for me to go to stream on at the moment. Right, so wait a minute. Okay. Squishy says, oh, I agree, but there are plenty of communities whose drinking water is being ratioed in service of the tech, and that's when it's not just straight out being poisoned and being turned undrinkable, and those communities are racialized and poor. Agreed, yes. He's also got a watch streak. Cranky says the only challenge with Owncast / PeerTube is you kind of feel like just talking to the void. Yes, unless you already have a community built and can spread your I mean, it's like, I mean, I didn't. It's. I think honestly, with the available options, as far as the PeerTube server or main server network that you can connect to, and the Owncast homepage, their main page, it is possible. You're on a Mac, aren't you, to have autocorrect on your computer? It is possible to have just about as much visibility as I did with Glimish, which isn't to say a lot, but is more than zero. Sspacepickle's back. Craigie says, and I really despise... Okay, DJ says, I'm angrily cooking in retaliation. Yay, cooking! DJ makes great food. Okay. Cosmo went live, looks like. Alright, watch. I need to turn the alerting down. There's just too many. There's just too many. But thank you again, Sspacepickle, for helping me find it. Also, Panda Bear. This is Panda. This is the big old Panda Bear. This is Panda. Trying to push through my PMS migraine. Oh, that sucks. Hey Cam, how you doing today? You being quiet? You're being quiet, Cam. Cam. Boo PMS indeed. All right. I could have gone back out this way. And Berlantern says that parrot was imprinted on that panda, and it was so cute, and you just ran right past without noticing it's two. You're having trouble typing? Oh no. Is it your eyeball? Sspacepickle says, I love that I flew straight up and could see Alex's building immediately. That thing is huge. Wait. Didn't I switch? Hold on. Oh, I didn't change it on this one. Hold on. Was it under accessibility settings? Show subtitles, auto jump, narrator, high contrast. No. Is it in skin customization? Main hand left. There we go. Done. Done. Back to game. Now I'm left-handed, just like in real life. Jittery hands. Ah, gotcha. There's that village that we found earlier. We were on the right track, you guys. I'm also having trouble typing. What's cursed? It's hurting a lot, but I'm being stubborn. Your eye is hurting a lot? So, Cam and Ember Lantern, you both had eye issues at the exact same time, by the way. DJ says, made 2 Indian curries, now making vegetarian Oh! DJ, I'm coming over to your house. No, I'm making Instant Pot butter chicken tonight. At the kids' request. I love Indian curry as well. It's fantastic. It's good shit. I should probably put a bed down. You also love sleep. Well, it's a good thing I'm going to sleep, huh? Your hands are hurting. Your eye is annoyed, but mostly okay. Gotcha. TJ says, Skipper, sure, come on over. Oh, I don't want to take the kids across the border. Alright, they can fend for themselves. I'm getting in the car. Leaving my kids behind. Skippy, if you come over for food, I want a hug. I want hugs too. So we're on the same page there, Squishy. But also, I'm not going to leave my kids alone behind and just take off for Canada. Also, my work would be angry with me. Ember Lander says, drop them off here. Don't worry, I won't corrupt them too much. You're going to leave them with plans and equipment to make their mother implode into a singularity, aren't you, Ember Lantern? Also bordered. There's also the border. It's less of an issue for me than it is for people who are not Americans and are not white like I am. Cyber Guy says, it's the perfect time to try Guild Wars 2. Hi, Sniper. Welcome on in, my friend. Squishy says the kind of corruption you do on them would just be anarchism and self-determination. Yes, that is the Ember Lantern version of corruption. Sniper, it's fantastic to see you. I was very what's even more upsetting is that I was actually incredibly happy with Final Fantasy XIV. And turning them against their mother. That's right, Ember Lantern. That is your... So it's quite upsetting to me that that this horse shit, this kind of corporate horse shit, has ruined yet another game for me. You may notice in old photos of me, I wear things like an Overwatch hoodie, and then corporate bullshit happened. Cyber says, I saw it in the sky, my name in the logo for Guild Wars 2. Religious, I can neither confirm nor deny offering to get them lawyers to represent them in their own custody proceedings. Oh. So yeah, that's that big building I showed you guys that Alex built. All right, we're gonna get back to the pyramid. We're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna offer playing on the server to Monkey to see if he wants to join in. I do not expect him to. He's probably hanging out with friends, but I'm gonna make the offer nonetheless. And I'm gonna refill my coffee. And figure out.
That's not a tree. See, I got tricked. This is a tree. This is a tree. This is a tree. This is a tree. This is a tree, and this is a tree. I was lied to. Oh, I was not.
So thank you, Cam, for playing that. Amber Legend says, hang out with friends versus hang out with lame dad. Easy choice. Exactly. This is why I don't expect him to actually come and do this. He's 16. He turned 17 in March, Ember Lantern. Sniper says, anyway, gonna watch a movie with the kids, but lurking. If you do decide to play Guild Wars 2, I think you'd enjoy it. Lots of casual stuff to do, good story, no monthly fee, etc. So yeah, way to summarize effectively, Sniper Guy. That was very, very effective. Very good. How do they make their money? You can purchase. I think you purchase expansions, and I think you purchase. I think that you could purchase. There's an in-game currency that you can purchase, I think, to bypass some of the grinding. I would bet the gem store, right? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I found an igloo with Z Villager and Zombie Villager. What? A villager and a zombie villager, like living together as friends? Cosmetics, that's the word I was looking for, Squishy. Thank you. Now it's the fashion war. The expansions are paid as well as any content after the base game. Decent monetization model. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't seem to be exploitative at all. I can't sleep yet, so I am going to go AFK. I apologize, Sspacepickle, if this prevents you from sleeping. Everyone, I will be right back. Stretch your legs, get some beverage, do the thing, do maybe a little dance, you know. All right, see you in a minute. This one's called Causation Nexus. Fuck my life. What the hell? Mosier. No, I got the hiccups. I blame Mosier. Oh! Ow! Is he? Goddammit! That's not good. Just gonna. Oh, that was a mistake. How brash of me! What was I thinking? Where's my bees? Hey, do you require your head? Oh, he's not dead. Now he's dead. We could do that, and then you've got with their pathing. That's a word I used in a sentence. It's like a straight line. Listen! Short bursts means he would pay attention to the fact he's pulling the... Wow! What's your... Can I manually reload? What is that? Well, that's L1. Hi, I see you.
That is because Mosher is the bestest mod.
He is the only mod. Squishy, your positivity and expression of the love you have for your friends is welcome here. And you are both allowed and encouraged to keep it up. And thank you for it. So there. Yeah, the big face camera, that's right. That's right. You should clip that. And it's Mosher. Yes, I'm serious, it's Mosher. Yeah, my son thinks it's rigged.
Oh my god, I did not know why I just did 360. Okay.
Was it a 360 no scope?
No, it's dead. Please.
What?
Oh god, please stop that.
That's unlikely to happen.
Just when what happens when I talk too much.
360 no scopes? Well, that was bad. Fantastic. Excellent. Let's go to the waypoint. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't care. I just don't care. Totally. You guys. The rail seems loud. I'm gonna... Is the rail coming through very loud? No, I keep you around for your helping, Izzy, clearly. No, I keep you guys around because you're awesome people. So I'm hearing the rail very, very loudly. How do I... Oh, I can do this. Unfriggin' believable. What? Hey, I did it. What the hell? Oh, that...
It'll be great.
Yep.
Are there going to be sweat chairs too?
Only the finest. The echo was my fault once again. I forgot to mute the mic and I forgot to mute the desktop audio. So that echo was my fault. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, everyone. That was on my end. Sorry. All right. I have informed the kids Ace of Hearts is not interested. Monkey Mega didn't say either way. So, I do need to put a hard stop at 3:30, it looks like my time, which is in about a half an hour, to start dinner early because we have an errand we need to run before we go back to their moms. All right, so I don't know of any ruins, but I do know. Let's see. back near the first spawn area, there was an underwater base that I'm thinking I might want to do something with. So let's head back over by the first spawn. Ember Lantern says, stop by my place. I have a gift for Mom. It might be in a bottle with a rag. Whew. No thank you, Ember Lantern. Don't put me in that position, man. Don't do that. Alright, so back here, that's Peter's compound, which you can see from my sandstone sanctuary. Over there, you see that tower in the distance over there? Ember Lantern built that way back in the day. I may eventually change that tower. Also, it looks like Sspacepickle built another hovering glass section. Original spawn, indeed. With one of my ugliest builds ever. I mean, you can always come back and modify it. But this, isn't that where you logged out that one time? What? And then I surrounded you in obsidian? That doesn't narrow it down. And I watched from above? Possibly, Sspacepickle. Trey says, damn, Ember, do you have opinions on the... Blender says, yeah, I tried to do that with the lighthouse. It was years ago? So you've been doing this to me for years, is what you're saying. Alright, so we've got a little cabin above ground, and then we've got a ladder that goes below ground. To canal? What canal? What? What is this? I haven't been here in years. What canal? What is this? What is this? Is this what's... Wait, Sspacepickle, did you build... Is this the canal that you built? To mine? No? Did the original person build this? Did Mr. Mike build this? Get out of the way. Chickens! Oh, this is so much. Okay, so this has a lot of potential. Way station with craft area. The only canal you built was by the End Hotel. Okay. Chat. Oh, Izzy did the canal. Okay, yeah, I used to hang out at their house relatively. Okay. That was the first month or so when I joined. Ah! Izzy, you want me to read chat? What are you... Okay, so this is Izzy's canal. Got it. Okay, that answers a lot. And also it's super cool. Izzy, you're awesome. Made it a faster way between my base 1.0 and the rest of the bases. Got it. Except for these frickin' chickens. I will end you, chicken. Get the fuck out of the way. Leaving all this iron and coal in place. What the hell? To mine, to yours. I would bet in the archives of stream there is a video of me actually just going up and down that exact mine. Or that exact canal. And then this goes just down there. Okay. Should go back and make it out of ice. You could do that. I would definitely widen this tunnel. Mine alpha. Oh. Okay. I do not like that it's so close to my head. I don't like that. Tree farm is this way. Somebody put lava there. In the middle. I'm guessing that's for lighting? This would give me an excuse to enchant my helmet with the water breathing. For sure. But I think we could do something with this. I mean, maybe not a tree farm here, but maybe a regular farm. But I think I could do something to sort of spice up this base. Like I did with when I made the library. Because this is very neat. Oh, there's already a regular farm. I may just have to get used to this 2 height area. It's a little claustrophobic, though. So there's a big old farm in here already. Yeah, this is like someone could just move in, basically.
Happen? Yeah.
Tall and tan. And
No. Make Griffin do it. The girl from Ipanema's coming to take your stuff inside your house. Here she comes. I haven't heard the song before.
You're doing great. You're doing great. Got a bunch of little pictures there. Any hidden I don't think there's hidden passages behind these pictures. Nope. Okay, so yeah, I could definitely do something with this place. It's not bad to begin with, but I could definitely do something with it. Wait. Oh, I see. Both stairways go up to the... Okay. You're doing great. Me with a block of Parmesan. Nice. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pickle poke them. Give him the old pickle poke.
Give him the old pickle poke. Hey, Space Pickle, there's a bed here.
You gave him the old pickle poke.
Yeah, so yeah, I could absolutely do some stuff here. Could absolutely do some.
Damn, no!
Cam, yes.
Thanks, Cranky. So this is... Oh, that one even goes under the... Alright, so where we're at here, this is where we're at. Original spawn was over there somewhere. There's that building. There's the hut. And there's the underwater base. Yeah. Merlander says, if you ever figure out how to have new clips, I'm totally getting treasure. Nice. Jabba the Hutt? No, not Jabba the Hutt. Alright, so that's that. Okay. I want to make sure I don't go over because I don't want to fuck up the rest of the day. For the kiddos. I'm a little bit surprised that Peter's basement hasn't poked its way out into the water here. Because it's pretty much infested every other area. Hold on, I'm gonna go visit the first bases to give Ember Lantern some nostalgia. Pizza the Hunt? No. Hold on to your butt? No. Because it's still here. All the stuff is... That's the first mine. And right here, These two little rooms. Very small studio apartments. Basically. Skippy seeing butts where there are none. What? Yep, these are the original apartments. Then we got down to the little house. This goes under the ground to get to that right there. This was one of the first. This is the first furnace room that Ember Lantern built, I think, here anyway. Yeah, in our mine, this is the mine. You could either go down the stairs to the mine, or you could take the quick way, the ladder. Or if you could take the really quick way, you'd probably die at the bottom. You know what? For old time's sake, I think this one was mine. I don't remember. You still make your mines exactly the same way. Nice. I got too many complaints about the spiral going down, so that's when I just use the very fast descent with the water at the bottom, which is basically you fall and then you land in water, and then using the soul sand to make the water elevator going up. So Sspacepickle, have you heard of sleep in the game? Have you heard of this? It's a thing you can do. Sspacepickle. Ember just Bob. They were getting dizzy. Also, you're part of chat, Ember Lantern. You should try it, Sspacepickle. You know, tell me more. You should give it a shot. Oh no. Not more spammers. You are special. It's true, Ember Lantern. In a good way. Alright, so did you... I forgot about this. I forgot about this. Yeah, do not eat shit pizza. You should not eat shit of any variety, let alone in pizza form. This used to have a lot more brick stuff here, but it was blowed up a lot by creepers. Now I could make a lot more brick, though. I have a bunch of clay I could use. This is a public house. Take what you need. And then there's a bunch of random shit. We still have, though, which I added later, the first testing of the command blocks for teleporting. Is right here. And that takes us to the current spawn area, which is up here on this hill, which is where I think the current spawn is, or on the other side of the hill. And over there is the nether brick castle with its new decorative lining. Oh no, Ember Lantern. Oh no, Ember Lantern, oh no. And there's also a lot of empty buildings around this area. But we also have, since this is the new spawn area, links to the teleport hub. Izzy and Sspacepickle extended the building, the cabin, outward, and added this section about the Metroplex server rules. It basically boils down to be a good neighbor. Woodland Mansion, maybe I should go there, but I also kind of want to do the underwater base. I don't know what I want to do to it yet, but I think my next project might be updating the underwater base. It'll start definitely by widening the tunnels. That's where it'll start. And we'll see where it goes from there. Yeah, I think this is a good spot for us to call it. Beds are upstairs. This food is free. Take as much as you need. So we have a lot of stuff for people to take when they're just starting out. It's good times. And then we have up here beds and personal storage. There are more beds. There's more beds. I should have just grabbed them from here. Also, as you know, Skippy is a gentleman. And this seems true. Alright. Quit it. So let's go up top of the spawn hill here. There's another underwater base here that I don't think anybody uses. If you're new, head to the cabin behind you. Welcome. Down there is another underwater base. I'm not sure who built that one. I'm a door expert? It seems that way. It seems that way. Sometimes. The door is ajar. Also, that's a rail. Anywho. You've been watching on twitch.tv/skip4j, where we've been a little bit sad about not playing Final Fantasy XIV. Where I stream every Tuesday and Thursday around 9 p.m. Eastern, and one day on the weekend, like today. 1 week later, those videos go live on YouTube at youtube.com/skip4j, where they're grouped by game into playlist in order chronologically, so you can watch the playthrough from beginning to end, assuming number 1...
Damn it, Izzy, that's not helping.
I finished the game, and number 2, the game can be finished. Thank you for being here. Everyone in chat, thank you for being here. Hugs to the kids. I will let them know, Ember Lantern. If you'd like to support me, hit that and you're watching on the stream, hit the exclamation point support in chat. If you are watching the VOD, go over to davidmcrampton.com for all the ways to support me. A big one for Ace, like an embarrassingly long dad hug. No, I don't think I will. Trish says, have fun storming the castle. Anywho, remember, guys, even when corporations are assholes, you're awesome, and you've got this.